we're going to head on over to For the Culture. Oh boy, again, people running their mouths on
On
social
social
media.
media. I'm
If
telling
you
you.
are not a Patreon supporter, you missed out on a conversation that kind of alludes to this and is related to this as well. Emory University Hospital, right here in
In
Atlanta,
our neck of
Georgia.
woods. Yep.
Yep. They have fired four nurses for a post they did on TikTok talking about their icks, which is a trend to do on TikTok, is to talk about icks, whether it be food, whether it be
Something that
shopping,
bothers you, something gets on your
something that
nerves.
bothers you. So
Right.
these four nurses decided to do this at work, talking about people who they are there to serve and help in one of the most vulnerable positions that a person can be in, and that is labor and delivery. So these four people, women, thought it was okay to go and talk about their icks, which related to pain management, which I think was probably the most egregious, or family members asking for help, even down to someone asking for a paternity test, or I think one of the icks were a guy going between two different rooms with two different baby mamas. It was just really inappropriate. And the fact that they did this on camera, on social media, at work, is just even more egregious. And again, this is in labor and delivery. So, as things happen on social media, this got around to the folks over at Emory University.
Which
Again,
is a
Emory
huge
is,
university, which is a huge hospital,
and it
and
has a huge network
they're probably super protective of their identity, super
of their
protective of their
brand,
practices, probably are already getting sued left and right from people for all sorts of
so
things.
medical
And
reasons.
it,
Yeah.
right, for all these medical reasons. And then here come these
And it was
nurses.
specifically, and again, there are multiple Emory University hospitals all around the metro Atlanta area. This one happens to be the Midtown location.
And here they come, pretty much airing out the inside, like inside the nurses' huddle when it as a which again, people hate their jobs. People
Mm-hmm.
go on the internet and complain about their jobs all day long.
Mm-hmm.
What you can't do is complain about something that can get you sued or get you fired, which is like a cardinal sin of social media. In my opinion, the two things you shouldn't do is when you're, as it relates to social media, you shouldn't do social media at your job,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you shouldn't be on social media while you're actually supposed to be working, especially if you're doing something important like being a nurse. there's
Delivering
pre-
babies, bringing life into the world.
I'm pretty sure there's more important things you could be doing on your job versus talking about social media too, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
while you're at work, and definitely not on your job. If
On the
you are
clock.
a not that talking about your job, like you are at work talking about how much you
Work.
hate your job. It's like those are the two things you should not do separately. And these nurses was doing it together. They're on social media while they're at work. They clearly have their scrubs on. They clearly have their badges on. They're clearly at their job. It'd be one thing if they were nurses and you didn't know where they worked.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know that they were nurses outside of them telling you, one of my
I'm a
icks is
nurse.
as
Yeah.
as a nurse,
Yeah.
right? But they're doing it with scrubs on, with badges on at work,
At the
talking about
place.
talking about their customers and how much their customers get on their nerves with all these different scenarios, right? And then you add the fact that the things that they were complaining about are important because these were, which is so, and I kind of talked about it earlier in the pre-show about how so many people are so willing to run to the internet and not really thinking about the ramifications, right? These are black women nurses talking about things that get on their nerves when it is documented, recorded, a common fact that women, black women
Mm-hmm.
specifically, are the most, the highest number of infant mortality. What is it?
Hmm.
It's not infant mortality.
That, yeah,
That's
maternal and infant mortality.
right. Black women suffer from that higher than any other race. And then here come these black nurses on TikTok complaining about how, and like you said, in one case, to where one woman was saying, one of my exes, she says, where it says, she described her ick as a patient saying, you don't, the patient saying, I don't want any medicine, no epidural, but here you are, 8 out of 10 pain with just the, I don't know what that is, and whatever the case may be. So basically, I don't know the technical terms for that, but basically, the nurse, her ick is the mother in labor. She don't want no pain medicine. She don't want no epidural, but she's an 8 out of 10 pain, and clearly she's about to have a baby, right? And it's just like, that's funny to you when
That's that
that
person's
could,
choice.
and not only that, if you cared enough, you probably could prevent or guide this mother through something that could very well save their lives.
Yeah.
But oh, that's what gets on my nerves. So
Yeah.
all fast forward, of course, Emory, like I said, they've got a brand to protect. They, this is important, and they put out it's not in this story, but I heard they put out
The statement they did.
a statement that these women, these nurses were a part of the Emory network. So pretty much these women have been fired from their jobs, all because they felt the need to get on the internet and complain about their jobs. And it's just like, is this our society, to where if anybody has anything they want to say, good, bad, complain, whatever, the first thing you do
Is
is
run to
run the
social
social
media.
media? Is that the first thing you do?
Keep that at the nurse's station. You could have had that very same conversation without recording it and putting it out for the public to hear. Keep some stuff in the freaking group chat. But the biggest issue is that they felt this way and they see patients. So it's one thing to, post on social media, but the overarching thing for me is the fact that you feel this way and your job is to take care of people who are in excruciating pain, who are bringing life. When I first saw this, I texted one of my friends. I was like, didn't you have your baby at this hospital? She just had her baby. She had her baby on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, maybe 6 weeks ago, where these women were probably, they were still working there. Where they were on her floor or not. She was like, she was trying to see if those were nurses that helped her. She was like, she couldn't remember. But it's just the fact that you think that
You
one,
would
it's
think,
okay to
yeah.
post that, but you
Mm-hmm.
think it's okay to feel that when you went to school for this. This is your profession. You know what a woman's body goes through to give birth. And you think it's okay to laugh about their pain levels or their family members asking questions to check
Right.
on them. Because as you just said, Black women are disproportionately served, particularly in any, honestly, in any type of medical situation, but particularly when it comes to health. Black women are dying because
Mm-hmm.
people aren't paying attention to their
Or taking their
pains.
concerns seriously.
Aren't take right. They can, I mean, it happened to Serena Williams. It happened, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but yeah, it happened to extremely famous, extremely wealthy people. So imagine what a person who doesn't have those means, how they are disregarded or disrespected or not paid any attention to. These, and it's proven that Black women are dying at a higher rate. They are dying at rates of third world countries
Yep.
in
And I
in
get
this
it.
system that we have.
And I get it. I get it. Nobody loves their job 100%.
Right.
Nobody. You can't show me one person on the planet Earth that loves 100% of everything they do on their job, whether they are an employee, whether they own the company. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure you ask a owner and the employees get on their nerves, or the customers get on their nerves, or the contractors, or whatever. There's no one person on earth that loves everything 100% about their job. The difference here is there are some jobs to where you just take out trash. There are
Yeah.
some jobs where you just file paperwork. There are
Hmm.
some jobs where you just take data.
Hmm.
But you being a nurse and you complaining about the very people that entrust you with literally their
Their
lives,
lives.
I'm gonna need you to be complaining about something else on your job as a
Yeah.
nurse. Like the floors are always squeaky,
Yeah.
or the door hinges always make this loud noise when you open it. That's something you being a nurse
My
on
seats
your
aren't
job.
comfortable and my feet hurt, so I don't have a
Right.
place to rest.
The
That type of
hospital
stuff.
the
Yeah.
hospital know good and well they need to find scrubs for people with big butts or something
We need
else.
better snacks. Anything.
Right. So I found
Yeah.
the statement from Emory, a statement to our community. Emory Healthcare is committed to providing empathetic, high quality care to our community, and our parent and our patients come first. We are aware of a TikTok video that included disrespectful and unprofessional comments about the maternity patients at Emory University Hospital Midtown. We have investigated the situation and taken appropriate actions with the former employees responsible for the video. This video does not represent our commitment to patient and family centered care and falls far short of the values and standards we expect every member of our team to hold and demonstrate. At no time should our patients ever feel that they are not being trusted with care and respect. Every patient at Emory Healthcare deserves to be cared for and by a compassionate, experienced team in a comfortable and safe environment. I mean, that's just bare bones, the
Right.
bare minimum of what a nurse should be doing, you know. So the fact that they not only can't do that, but they're also complaining about the people, again, like I said, that entrust them literally with the lives of themselves and their loved ones. It's just, come on, man,
Do better.
stay off the internet.
Yeah.
Just stay, if you
Yeah.
can't say something nice, stay off the internet.
Yeah. Absolutely.